Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have the China Glaze Shades of Paradise Summer Collection to show you. This is a 12-piece collection because that's what China Glaze does. Except for I think maybe the Halloween collection is 6, but otherwise they do 12-piece collections. So I want to get into the swatches and chatty parts. If you guys want to see the Shades of Paradise collection from China Glaze, then just keep watching. The first is a white polish. This is called Cabana Fever, and there's always a surprise matte polish. And I was actually really surprised that this is the matte polish. So this one dries matte. I can get this opaque in 2 coats, but you definitely want to be very careful how you apply it. You don't want to overwork the polish because it can look streaky very quickly. But if you do even, precise strokes, you can get this opaque in 2 coats. I really don't ever wear white polish matte, so I definitely put a top coat over it, but the option is there. So this is 2 coats of Cabana Fever. Next we have I'll Sand by You, a light beige with some gold shimmer. You can't really see the shimmer on the nail unless you're looking and angling your nails a certain way. That's kind of a bummer, but this had a really nice formula. It covered in 2 coats. Next up is All Sun and Games. This is a bright like orange creamsicle color with some gold shimmer in here. This one is a little more sheer. This one almost dries matte. It dries a little dull but not completely matte, but I did need 3 coats to build this up to complete opacity. The shimmer is, you can detect the shimmer. The top coat helps bring that out. It's like a demi matte, not matte enough that I would think it looks matte and leave it that way. If I wanted it matte, I would still put a matte top coat over it. But 3 coats of All Sun and Games. Next is Tropic of Conversation. This one is a coral pink with that same shimmer that All Sun and Games has. This one has a kind of the same formula. It doesn't dry as dull, I guess, but it still needs 3 coats to be completely opaque. I don't really have a lot to say about some of these colors because I have so many of them. So it's 3 coats of Tropic of Conversation. Next is Kiki In Our Tiki. I think China Glaze describes this as a coral red. It's neither of those in my opinion, but I can't think of the word. It just looks like a tropical punch, pinkish red color. This one had a really nice formula. This one covered in 2 coats. It's just a straight cream, but it applies very, very evenly to the nails, and there's no cuticle pooling or any of that nonsense. So this one is 2 coats of Kiki In Our Tiki, which is really difficult to say. Next is Can't Sandal This. This is a really pretty rose cream. It's opaque in 2 coats. It's just sort of a standard cream color. I feel like this is a little strange for a summer collection. It's a little muted, but better than another coral. So 2 coats of Can't Sandal This. Next we have Don't Be Sea Salty. This is a bright pink with some silver shimmer. This one also dries matte, but it covers really well in 2 coats. You can see the shimmer. It's there. It's subtle. It's not a ton, but you can see it. And this is kind of cool. This is my type of pink. I don't really like baby pink or anything like that. So this is my type of pink. Don't Be Sea Salty. I love the name. Next we have Step Beachfrontin. This is just a standard dark purple cream. It has a good formula, 2 coats. This one sort of has that funky blue polish scent. If you use a really like a cobalt blue or a really dark blue, they have sort of that something about the pigment. It just gives off a scent. I don't know what, this one has that a little bit, but it is a very cool tone purple, so that makes sense. There is some blue pigment in here, but this one otherwise covers very well in 2 coats. Next is Bujji Board, and this one is a fuchsia cream. This one dries to a demi-matte finish, but it has a great formula. It covers in 2 coats. I like this color. I like this color. I think it's fun. I don't have a ton of purples like this. Maybe I do. I probably do. But I still like this color. Next is Waterfalling In Love. This is just a sky blue cream. It has a nice formula. It covers in 2 coats. There's nothing super fantastic about it other than it applied nicely, and it's a light blue. Next is the one I was most excited about. This is called Ma-Holo At Me, and this is a light blue holographic polish. The pictures don't really do it a lot of justice because I do swatch at night. I don't ever have sunshine at night because I don't live in Alaska. And so for this type of polish in the sun, I think is where this would really shine. In the picture, it's a pretty color, but it's not as wow as in the sun, which is true of all hollows. However, this covered in 2 coats and it had a really nice formula. I wish it were like a little more hollow, but I always want everything to be a little more hollow. The last polish is called Mer-made for bluer waters, and this is a sort of ocean blue with a green shimmer throughout it. So I mean, this is like a mermaid color. This one I did 2 coats for, but I can see some people needing 3. So I would say that this needs 2 to 3 coats to be opaque. The pictures that I show have 2 coats, but I think like 2 nails needed 3 coats. It was like a weird thing. So this is a pretty color, and I'm biased towards blues. I can't help it. I try not to be, but I am. So Mer-made for bluer waters. And that is the China Glaze Shades of Paradise collection for summer 2018. I bought these from Head2Toe Beauty. They were shipped crazy fast. I think I ordered them on a Thursday afternoon, and they were at my house. That's at like a day and a half later on Saturday. Everything was packaged well, and the China Glaze polishes are at least half price there. I'm not sure what they are at Sally's anymore, but they're about $3.25 on this website, and that was a pretty good deal. So that's where I bought these. These should be showing up in Sally and I think Ulta. I'm not really sure how they do polish anymore. It's sort of random for new collections. This was a nice collection. There wasn't anything truly groundbreaking in it. None of these had really terrible formulas. They all performed well. I don't really know why no one is doing like summer greens. I don't get it. However, this is a satisfactory collection. It's just, I just always want green. I just don't need any more coral or pink or orange polish. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what your favorite polish from this collection was, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.